Hello everyone. So today, let's have integers. So integers, it is composed of whole number including its negative and zero. So today we're going to talk about operations on integers. So let's begin with addition of integers. So here's the rule in adding integers with like signs. You only have to add the numbers and you copy the sign. So here are example. So for example, we have 6 plus 4. 6 and 4 are both positive. So we have to add the number. So that's 10. Then we copy the sign which is positive. Therefore, the sum is positive 10. So for another example, we have positive 12 plus positive 9, which is equal to positive 21 because the two numbers being added are both positive. So how about if the two numbers being added are both negative? So we have negative 3 plus negative 2. So we only have to add the number. So 3 plus 2, that is 5. And then we copy the sign which is negative. So therefore, the sum is negative 5. Another example, we have negative 8 plus negative 11. Both are negative, so we just add the number 8 plus 11, that is 19. And then we copy the sign which is negative. Therefore, the sum is negative 19. So how about if the integers being added have different signs? So what we need to do is to subtract the numbers and copy the largest numbers sign. So here are examples. So for example, we have negative 8 plus positive 5. So between 8 and 5, 8 is the largest number. So what we need to do is to subtract the number. So 8 minus 5, that is 3. So the difference between 8 and 5 is 3. And then we copy the sign of the largest number. And that is negative. Let's have another example. So we have positive 9 plus negative 11. So again, first we get the difference between the two numbers. So the difference between 9 and 11 is 2. So for the sign, we have to look at the sign of the largest number. So which is larger, 9 or 11? So, of course, 11. Therefore, our final answer would be negative 2. So, we get the sign of the larger number. For another example, we have negative 6 plus positive 9. The difference between that two numbers is 3. And the sign of the larger number is positive. So, the sum would be positive 3. And for the last example, for addition of integers, we have positive 11 plus negative 6. So the difference between 11 and 6 is 5, and the sign of the larger number, which is 11, is positive. Therefore, the final answer would be positive 5. Let's move on to subtraction of integers. In subtracting integers, we need to add the opposite, then we follow the rules on adding integers. Just like this one. So for example, the given is 12 minus 8. So what we need to do first is to copy the first number, which is 12. And then we change the operation to addition. So from subtraction, it will become addition. And then whatever the sign of the second number, we need to change it to its opposite. So the given is positive 8, so we're going to change it into negative 8. And then we follow the addition rule of adding integers with unlike signs. The sum would be positive 4. So let's have another example. For this example, we have positive 11 minus positive 16. Same procedure. Copy the first number, so we have 11. Change the operation to addition, so we have plus. And get the opposite of the second number. So we have positive 16, therefore the opposite is negative 16. Then follow the addition rule, the sum would be negative 5. Let's have another example. So we have 7 minus negative 4. Same process. Copy the first number. We have 7. Change the operation to addition. We have plus. And then get the opposite of the second number. The second number is negative 4. Therefore, the opposite would be positive 4. So we now have 7 plus 4, which is equal to positive 11. For this example, we have 5 minus negative 9. So, copy the first number. We have 5. Change to addition. And then get the opposite of the second number. So, we have positive 9. So, our equation now will be 5 plus 9, which is equal to 14. Positive 14. Next example, we have negative 5 minus negative 2. Same process. Copy the first number. We have negative 5. Change the operation to addition. So we have plus and get the opposite of the second number. The second number given is negative 2. Therefore, its opposite is positive 2. Our new equation will be negative 5 plus positive 2, which gives us a sum of negative 3. Next, we have negative 3 minus negative 10. Same process. So we have the new equation, negative 3 plus positive 10, which gives us a sum of positive 7. Next, we have negative 7 minus 11. So what would be the sum? Following the same process, we have negative 7 plus negative 11, which is equal to negative 18. And for our last example, we have negative 12 minus positive 7, which gives us a new equation, negative 12 plus negative 7, which is equal to negative 19. So that is the sum of the given equation. Okay? So let's now have the multiplication of integers. In multiplying two integers with like signs, for example, the two integers are both positive or the two integers are both negative. Always remember this, that the product is always positive. So let's have examples. For example, positive 5 times positive 7. So the product is positive, which is equal to positive 35. Next, we have 8 times 11, which gives us 88. We have here negative 4 times negative 9. So just multiply the number and the product is always positive, which gives us positive 36. And for the last example, we have negative 8 multiplied by negative 3, which gives us positive 24. Now, what if the two integers have different signs? So in this case, the product will always be negative. For example, positive 4 multiplied to negative 9. So that will give us negative 36. Negative 8 times 3, that will give us negative 24. Negative 8 multiplied by positive 11, so different sign, therefore the product is negative 88. So that's how easy it is. That is how you multiply integers. Let's now move on to the division of integers. So similar with the rule in multiplying, In dividing two integers with like sign, the quotient is always positive. For example, positive 8 divided by positive 2, that will give us positive 4. Positive 15 divided by positive 3, the answer would be positive 5. Negative 10 divided by negative 5, the answer is positive 2. And for the last example, negative 42 divided by negative 7, that will give us positive 6. So what if the two integers have different sign? So this time the quotient will be negative. So for example, we have negative 8 divided by positive 2, that will give us negative 4. Negative 18 divided by positive 3, the answer is negative 6. 9 divided by negative 3, that will be negative 3. And positive 21 divided by negative 3, that will give us negative 7. So that is how we apply addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division on integers. So thank you everyone for watching. So I hope you have learned something from this lesson.